Hi, I'm Lauren, a cult teacher and reader for your highest timeline, as well as an energy healer. We'll get in here. Today, we're talking about your thoughts. Okay? And if you experience them trifling, intrusive thoughts and you just can't stand to be alone with yourself, this is the video for you. So come on in. Look, being your own friend inside your head is one of the roughest things to cultivate as a spiritualist or as a person in general. Let's just be real. Being your friend in a society that teaches you to hate yourself is trifling. It's real trifling because people in that society that are in that frame of mind do not think good of themselves. So they perpetuate the idea that it's okay not to like yourself, not to love yourself, not to accept the weird, quirky, random things about you. And when you do, it's almost like they want to grapple onto it so that they can make you feel as sorry as they feel. Do you understand what I'm saying? And we've all been through a little bit of bullying here and there. So I don't even want to hear your shit in the comments talking about you ain't never experienced this. Who you lying to? Not me. Get out of here. At the end of the day, let's just be real. Your thoughts are frequencies. Okay? Now, yeah, whatever. Listen, your predominant thoughts are not your own. And we all know this, and science knows this. The idea is that your predominant thoughts are a product of how you feel most of the time, what you're currently experiencing, and the people around you that you're always experiencing, where your brain is always monitoring their heartbeats and understanding how they feel and adjusting to that shit in real time. Now you think that in order for you to change your thoughts, you can go say some affirmations or something. That the only thing that you're doing is introducing new frequencies to the hodgepodge mess inside your mind. So the first thing you need to do is learn how to shut up, sit down, and be with yourself. That's called meditation, or a walk, or anything else that doesn't require any outside distraction or sounds. It means being quiet, sitting with yourself, walking with yourself, talking with yourself, listening to yourself, and not judging yourself, and being open and honest and self-reflective, because sometimes we just, full of it. We all have those moments where we're trying to lie to ourselves, we're trying to deflect, we're trying to feel like we don't feel anything, or that what we're truly feeling isn't what we're feeling at all, because that feels too uncomfortable to really sit with. And the fact of the matter is, in order for you to know yourself for real and to get control of your mind for real, you're going to have to sit with yourself. You're going to have to love on yourself the way you weren't loved before. Yeah, not like mommy and daddy loved you. No, you can't talk like that to them anymore. Can't talk to yourself like mommy and daddy talk to you. Can't talk to yourself like random mean people like your bully in high school, bully in middle or elementary school talk to you. You can't talk to yourself like that. You have to figure out a new way to speak to yourself. And it can be so hard. But the truth of the matter is, this is a relationship with yourself. And before you get with anybody else, before you lay down with anybody else, before you put a ring on anybody else, before you get married to anybody else, you're married to yourself for the rest of your life. Fix that relationship. Okay? Why they gotta wait till the very end? It just don't make sense. So the first thing you should do is just be able to look at yourself. Hey, go look in the mirror and say nice things to yourself and see how uncomfortable that shit feels. That's how much you love yourself, that uncomfortable feeling. You're not used to hearing it from yourself. You're used to hearing self-deprecating words to fit in with a group or to relate to other people. But the fact of the matter is, you need to cut that out, because that don't even make sense. That don't make sense. Why would you put yourself down because somebody else is feeling down? That don't make sense. Now y'all both down together. Rise up, stupid head. Say something empowering instead. sometimes in our society, we're taught not to acknowledge who we are, because we're all supposed to be in these little boxes so that we can fit nicely into these categories that just feel a certain way, that just make everyone feel comfortable. Well, how about you make people feel uncomfortable? How about you be yourself? How about you stop feeding into the BS? You're good. Everything is good. Hmm? I hope this is helping you, because I don't really have anything else to say. If I'm being real, the only thing that you need to do is start being your own friend, and not some hater friend. Don't be nice nasty to yourself. Be a real friend. Check in. See how you're doing. Do wellness checks with yourself throughout the day. How am I feeling? What does this feel like? Where did this come from? Did something that my boss or my coworker said to me today made me feel this way? Well, where did that come from? Was that something that triggered me? Where does that trigger come from? Why do I feel like eating sweets? Am I coping with something? Ask yourself the real question. Stop running away from yourself. At the end of the day, if you promised yourself that you was going to do something, why are you trying to renege on that to go hang out with somebody? And why you forget for 2 weeks not to go back and do that thing? Like, really legit, see what you're doing and understand, like, some of the things that we do, some of the things, the way we move don't make sense, but we do them. And we need to understand why we do them and understand why the relationship with ourselves is not good. For some of us, we've been through traumatic experiences and we never healed that. And our body just does not feel like a safe space. And our body and our mind talks to us like trash, just like our abuser did. For some of us, we have just experienced negative relationships over and over and over and over again. We've experienced people being nice to us and then saying really nice, nasty things underneath their breath that slowly deteriorate our self-esteem and self-worth. It's real. Okay? I just want you to think about that. I want you to think about the fact that you might not be your own friend. And while you're out here trying to find other friends as an adult, as a teen, or wherever the fuck you are, remember that you're the most important person in your world. Because without you, that shit wouldn't exist for you. It would just be a place without you in it. And that would be very sad, because you are a light in the world. You are someone who affects people every day without even knowing it, just by being you. So, do you, boo. Be that version of you. Elevate for you. Grind for you. Choose you. And sometimes we gotta do uncomfortable stuff for ourselves because we love ourselves. Do that. Be that. Because you're worth that. And then you can become your best friend, baby. Because it's worth it. If you want to check out my course, definitely tap into my link in bio. It's on pre-sale. So I'll see you there in this divine architecture, teaching you how to navigate this reality on point and getting it instituted, booted, and corrected and on your divine timeline. I love you. Continue to stay well and thrive.